everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for battery store business. So if you're also running a battery store business and receive a lot of queries from your customer regarding availability, pricing and battery types, then this video is definitely for you. Replying manually to the customer queries is so time consuming. So I have brought the solution for this problem by creating a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if a user will send a message, an automatic reply will be sent to them. So if you also want to enhance your customer's experience, then let's dive into my screen for creating your own WhatsApp chatbot. Welcome to my screen. So in this video we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for battery store business. So this chatbot is going to provide answer to customer queries regarding battery types, availability and even going to book services for customers. So by using Pabbly Chatflow, you can create a chatbot which will reduce your workload by doing automation. So let's start creating your own WhatsApp chatbot for battery store business by using Pabbly Chatflow. But firstly, I'm going to show you how exactly a chatbot works. For that, let's dive into my WhatsApp with me. Here you can see I have already opened my WhatsApp and now I'm going to send a message to the number which I have already connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account named as XYZ Battery Store. So now let's type a message here. Here you can see I'm going to send a message that is hello. As I have entered this message, I am getting an automated reply that is, hi there, welcome to XYZ Battery Store. I am your virtual assistant here to help you with. And here we are getting 3 buttons, that is buy new battery, see availability and book services. So now let's click on our first button, that is buy new battery. And here you can see our automation is started. After clicking on buy new battery, we are getting a message which is asking me to type the battery type I am looking for. So now let's select here the car battery. As I'm entering the car, here I am getting a message which consists of some of the batteries. And here we are getting a button that is book service. So now let's click here. As I'm selecting book services, I am getting a message which is asking me to enter the details such as location, preferred date, time slot and phone number. So now let's enter these details and see what will happen further. Here, as I have entered the detail that is location, preferred date, time slot and phone number, I am getting a message that is thanks, our technician will contact you shortly for confirmation. So now let's enroll to our another button that is see availability. As I'm clicking on see availability, it is asking me to enter the battery brand and model I want to check. So now let's enter the battery brand and model. After entering this question, I am getting a message that yes, it's available in stock. So now let's enroll to our third button that is book services. As I'm selecting book services, again it is asking me to enter these details like this ones. So you might be thinking how I am doing this. So I will tell you the answer of this question while creating the chatbot. So here you can see our chatbot is working properly. You can also create a chatbot like this for your battery store business by using Pabbly Chatflow. For accessing Pabbly Chatflow, you have to type its URL. That is www.pabbly.com/chatflow. Once you will enter the URL, you will get the landing page of Pabbly, and here you can see we are getting 2 options, that is sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user, you can just click on sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can just click on sign in. But as I have already an account on Pabbly, I will just click on sign in. Once you finish your sign up, you will get this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see these are the apps provided by Pabbly, and you can access any of these apps according to your work. But for creating a chatbot, we just need to access Pabbly Chatflow app, and here on this Pabbly Chatflow app, you can see we are getting 2 buttons, that is access now and learn more. For accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, we just have to click on access now. After accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, you will get this dashboard page, and here you can see this is the number I have connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account. You can also add your WhatsApp number by just clicking on add WhatsApp number, and here on this add WhatsApp number button, we are getting 2 options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. If you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, you can click on WhatsApp Connect, but if you want to connect with token number, you can just click on Manual Token Connect. Now here you can see we are getting the option for create a new folder. If you want to add your own folder, you can click here. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly. So now I am going to give you a short overview of these features. So the first feature we are getting is inbox. This is the section where we receive messages from a customer and we send them automated reply. Now moving on further, here we are getting the second feature, that is contacts. So you can manage your contact list from from here. Now the another one we are getting is team queues. You can manage your team access for managing the chatbot by clicking on team queues. Now the next feature we are getting is templates. If you want to create your own template, you can click here. Now the next one we are getting is broadcast. If you want to broadcast your any message on a preferred date or time, you can click here. Now moving on further, here we are getting the most important feature, that is flows. For creating a chatbot, we just need to access flows. So flows are basically the path which our WhatsApp chatbot follows. Now moving on further, here we are getting the next feature, that is AI assistant. You can create or add your own AI assistant from here. Now moving on further, we are getting the option for settings. You can manage your settings according to you here. Now the last option we are getting is get help. If you need any type of help or support, you can click here. If you want to learn more about these features, you can find the video link in the description given below. Now for creating a chatbot, we just need to access flows. For that, you just have to click on flows button. Once you will click on flows, you will get this flow builder page, and here you can see these are the flows created by me. You can also create your own flow. For that, you just have to click on add flow button. Once you will click on add flow button, you will get this flow page, and here you can see we are getting the flow start node. If you want to provide a name to your flow, you can just provide it here. Here I am providing it the name WhatsApp chatbot for battery store business. You can provide name according to you. Now moving on to the flow start node, here you can see it is asking me to enter keywords. So keywords are the trigger which a user can enter. Now moving on further, here it is asking me to enter regex. So regex are basically the short form for the regular expressions. These are used for a specific user input. But if you want to trigger any message, you can enter regex like this. Now moving on further, here it is asking me to choose templates. If you want to add template to your message, you can choose templates from here. Now if the user sends me a message, I want to send them a welcome message. For that, I will just drag and drop, and here you can see we are getting many options such as text plus button, media, list, single product message, multi-product message, and template. Now for entering a message, we just have to click on text plus button. Once you will click on text plus button, you will get this message node, and here you can enter the message you want to send to your customer. So now let's enter a welcome message here. Here you can see I have entered a welcome message for my customer, and I have entered this name XYZ battery store between these asterisk signs to make it bold. Now I am going to create some buttons for my customers. For that, here you can see we are getting the option for add button. So click here, and here we have to enter the text of our button. So enter the text of your first button, that is buy new battery. Now I am going to create more buttons like this. So just click on add button and enter the text of your second button. Here you can see I have created two more buttons, that is see availability and book services, like the first one, that is buy new battery. Now if the user clicks on buy new battery, I want to ask which type of battery they want. For that, I will just go to actions, and here you can see we are getting the option for ask question. Once you will click on ask question, a message node will appear, and here you can enter the message or the question you want to ask from your customer. So now let's connect this buy new battery button with this question node, and here you can enter the message or the question you want to ask from your customer. Here you can see I have entered a question asking for the battery type from my customer. Now here it is asking me to select contact custom fields. So here you can see these are the contact custom fields created by me. You can also create your own contact custom fields. For that, you just have to go to settings, and here you can see we are getting the option for contact custom fields. So just click here and create your own fields. Now I am going to select contact custom field as details here. In the format, I am going to select as any. Now if the user answers this question, I want to provide them some battery options. For that, I will just drag and drop, and here I am going to select text plus button. Here you can see I have provided some battery options to my customer. Now I am going to create book service button for my customer. So here you can see we are getting the option for add button. So just select it and enter the text of your button, that is book services. You can see in this message node I have provided some battery options to my customer and provided a button, that is book services. Now let's enhance our see availability button. For that, firstly I am going to ask about the battery type and the model the customer is looking for. For that, I have already told you that you have to go to actions, and here you have to click on ask question for asking any questions. Now here I am going to enter the message I want to ask from my customer. Now here you can see I have entered the question asking for the battery brand and model. Now I am going to select contact custom field as battery here, and the format would be any. Now if the user enters the battery brand and model, I want to send them a message that battery is available. For that, I will just drag and drop, and here I am going to select text plus button for entering the message. Here you can see I have entered this availability message to my customers. Now let's provide booking services options to our customers. For that, firstly I am going to ask about their details. So just go to actions and click on ask question. Now here I am going to ask some questions from my customers. Here you can see I have entered a question asking for the location, preferred date, time slot and phone number. Now let's select contact custom field as description here, and the format would be any. Now if the user answers this question, I want to send them confirmation message. For that I will just drag and drop, and here I am going to select text plus button for entering the confirmation message. So here you can see I have entered this confirmation message for my customer. So now let's connect this book service button with this question node, and here you can see our flow is ready. So you can also create a flow like this for your chatbot by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now for saving this flow, you just have to click on save. Once you will click on save button, a pop-up will appear that is flow updated successfully, means you have successfully saved your flow. Now for showing you how we are receiving messages from our customer and how we are sending them the automated reply, let me take you towards my inbox section. For that you just have to click on inbox on the sidebar. After clicking on inbox, here you can see I have already connected two numbers to my account. Here you can see I have successfully received the messages from our customer and we have sent them the automated reply successfully. And here one point is to be noticed that it is following the path which we have created through our flow, that if customer will send a message, we will send them an automated welcome message. So here you can see a chatbot is working properly. So you can also create a chatbot like this for your battery store business by using Pabbly Chatflow. So stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating more chatbots like this. Thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.